Before we begin, take a deep breath. If you're watching this video right now, there's a good chance you're going through something that feels heavy, uncertain, or emotionally draining. And first, let me tell you something important. You're not weak for feeling this way. You're human. Hard times don't come with a warning. They arrive quietly, sometimes disguised as disappointment, loss, confusion, or exhaustion. And in those moments, staying positive can feel almost impossible, or even fake. So if you've ever wondered, how am I supposed to stay positive when everything feels like it's falling apart? This video is for you. Before we go deeper, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Magna Thoughts. It helps this message reach people who might really need it right now, just like you. Now let's clear something up right away. Keeping a positive mindset during hard times does not mean pretending everything is okay. It does not mean ignoring pain, forcing optimism, or smiling through suffering. Real positivity, the kind that actually helps you heal and move forward, is much deeper than that. True positivity is about learning how to stay emotionally grounded while life feels unstable. It's about creating inner safety when the outside world feels unpredictable. And most importantly, it's about choosing thoughts that support you, not thoughts that deny reality. Let me ask you something, and I really want you to think about this. When things get hard, what is your mind's first reaction? Do you go into fear, self-blame, worst-case scenarios, or do you try to numb, distract, or escape what you're feeling? Go ahead and comment below what usually happens for you. Awareness is always the first step. Many people believe that a positive mindset is something you either have or don't have, like a personality trait. But that's not true. A positive mindset is a skill, and like any skill, it can be trained, especially during difficult moments. In fact, hard times are often the exact moments when mindset matters the most. Because when life feels easy, positivity is effortless. But when life feels heavy, your mindset becomes your anchor. Think about it like this. Your circumstances are the waves. Your mindset is the boat. You may not be able to stop the waves, but you can learn how to stay afloat, adjust your direction, and trust that calmer waters exist beyond what you see right now. Throughout this video, we're going to talk honestly about why staying positive feels so hard during difficult seasons, how your brain reacts to stress and uncertainty, what actually helps, and what secretly makes things worse. Practical ways to support your mindset without forcing positivity. And as we go, I'll ask you questions, not to test you but to help you reflect. Because transformation doesn't happen just by listening. It happens when you connect the ideas to your own life. So again, ask yourself, what challenge are you facing right now that made you click on this video? Hold that question gently. We'll come back to it. And remember, this is not about becoming positive overnight. It's about becoming steadier, kinder with yourself, and more emotionally resilient. Even when things aren't okay yet. When you're ready, we'll move into the first deeper part. Why hard times hijack our mindset and why that reaction is completely normal. When life becomes difficult, your brain doesn't ask, how can I stay positive? It asks one thing only. Am I safe? This is something most people don't realize, but it changes everything. During hard times, your nervous system goes into survival mode. Your brain becomes hyper-focused on threat, uncertainty, and control. That's why fear-based thoughts appear automatically. That's why your mind starts replaying worst-case scenarios. And that's why positivity suddenly feels unreachable. There is nothing wrong with you when this happens. In fact, your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. Protect you. Think about this for a moment. If you're dealing with uncertainty, a breakup, financial stress, burnout, loss, or a major life change, your system is constantly scanning for danger. It's trying to predict what might go wrong so you can prepare. But here's the problem. Your brain is very good at identifying threats, and very bad at reminding you of safety when things feel unfamiliar. Let me ask you something. When you're going through a hard time, Do your thoughts tend to sound supportive or critical? Be honest with yourself. And if you feel comfortable, comment below what your inner dialogue sounds like during stress. Many people believe that a positive mindset means replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. But when you're in survival mode, that approach often backfires. Why? Because your system doesn't feel heard. Imagine telling someone who's drowning, "Just relax." That wouldn't help, it would feel invalidating. The same thing happens internally when you try to force positivity while your body feels unsafe. This is why affirmations sometimes feel fake. This is why mindset work feels exhausting during hard times. And this is why people say, "I know what I should think, but I don't feel it." So instead of asking, "How do I stay positive?" a better question is, "How do I create enough inner safety to allow positive thoughts again?" Because positivity grows naturally from emotional regulation, not pressure. Let me give you a real-life example. Imagine two people losing the same opportunity, a job, a relationship, or a plan they deeply wanted. Person A tells themselves, "This always happens to me. Nothing works out. I must be doing something wrong." Person B thinks, "This hurts, but I trust that this redirection has a purpose I don't see yet." Notice something important. Person B isn't pretending it doesn't hurt. They're allowing the pain without attaching a story of hopelessness to it. That's the difference. Positive mindset during hard times is not about suppressing emotion. It's about choosing interpretation. Your experience has two layers: what happens and the meaning you attach to it. You don't always control the first, but you do influence the second. Let me ask you again. When something goes wrong, what meaning do you usually give it? Do you see it as proof that life is against you? Or as something that's shaping you? Write that in the comments. Even noticing this pattern is powerful. Now here's something crucial. If you try to stay positive without addressing emotional overwhelm, you'll feel stuck. But when you learn to calm your system first, your thoughts naturally soften. This is why the first step to a positive mindset during hard times is not mindset. It's regulation. Slowing down, breathing deeper, reducing mental noise, letting your body feel safe again. Once safety returns, clarity follows. And in the next part, we're going to talk about exactly how to support yourself during hard times. Not with fake positivity, but with practical inner shifts that actually work when life feels heavy. Before we continue, if this is resonating with you, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We go deep into mindset, emotional resilience, and manifestation in a grounded, realistic way, especially for moments like this. Take a breath, and when you're ready, we'll move into the next part. What to do when life feels heavy, and how to gently rebuild a positive mindset from the inside out. When life feels heavy, the goal is not to suddenly feel happy. The goal is to feel supported. This is where many people get stuck. They try to jump from pain straight into positivity, skipping the most important step: self-compassion. A positive mindset during hard times begins with learning how to talk to yourself differently. Let me ask you something. When a friend is going through a hard time, how do you speak to them? Are you gentle, patient, understanding? Now ask yourself, do you speak to yourself that same way? Most people don't. Instead, they say things like, "I should be stronger. I shouldn't feel this way. Other people have it worse." But here's the truth. Invalidating your own experience doesn't make you stronger. It makes you disconnected. One of the most powerful shifts you can make during hard times is this. Stop asking, "How do I fix myself?" Start asking, "How do I support myself right now?" That one question changes everything. Let's talk about a simple but deeply effective practice. When something difficult happens, try saying this to yourself. "This is hard, and I'm allowed to feel this." Notice how different that feels from, "Why am I like this?" or "I need to stop feeling this way." Permission creates space, and space is where healing begins. Now let's talk about thoughts. During difficult periods, Your mind will naturally produce negative or fearful thoughts. The mistake isn't having those thoughts. The mistake is believing every single one of them. You don't need to fight your thoughts. You need to create distance from them. Here's a powerful reframe. A thought is not a fact. It's a reaction. For example, "This will never get better," is not a prophecy, it's a stress response. So instead of arguing with the thought, try this. "I'm having the thought that this will never get better." That small shift puts you back in the observer seat. Let me ask you, what kind of thoughts show up most for you during hard times? Fear? Hopelessness? Self-blame? If you feel comfortable, write one of those thoughts in the comments. Naming it takes away some of its power. Another key element of staying positive during difficult times is reducing mental overload. When you're overwhelmed, your mind tries to solve everything at once, and that creates paralysis. So instead of asking, "How do I fix my whole life?" try asking, "What is the next small supportive step I can take today?" Not the perfect step, not the life-changing step, just the next kind one. Maybe it's going for a short walk. Maybe it's resting without guilt. Maybe it's drinking water and breathing deeply. Small steps rebuild trust with yourself. Now let's talk about perspective, not in a toxic way but in a grounded one. Hard times often make your world feel very small. Your focus narrows to what's wrong. What's missing? What hurts? A positive mindset doesn't ignore this. It gently widens the lens. Try this simple grounding question. What is still stable in my life even right now? Could be one supportive person, a safe place to sleep, your ability to learn, adapt, or reflect. Stability doesn't mean everything is okay. It means not everything is broken. That realization alone can soften anxiety. And here's something important to remember. You don't build a positive mindset by pushing yourself harder during hard times. You build it by meeting yourself where you are and choosing thoughts that reduce suffering instead of adding to it. Before we move into the final part, let me ask you, what is one small way you could support yourself today instead of judging yourself? Think about it. And if this video is helping you, don't forget to like and subscribe. It tells the algorithm and me that this content matters. In the final section, we'll talk about how hard times can become turning points and how to carry a positive mindset forward, even after things begin to improve. Take a breath. We're almost there. At some point, often quietly, hard times begin to change you. Not because the pain disappears overnight, but because you start relating to yourself differently inside the experience. This is something people rarely talk about. Most transformations don't happen when life finally gets easy. They happen when, in the middle of difficulty, you realize, I can be here for myself even now. That realization is powerful. Hard times strip away illusions. They reveal patterns. They show you how you cope, how you speak to yourself, and where you've been abandoning your own emotional needs. And while that can feel uncomfortable, it's also an opportunity. Let me ask you something important. Who are you becoming as you move through this difficult season? Not who you were, not who you wish you were, but who you are slowly shaping yourself into right now. A positive mindset during hard times doesn't mean saying, "This is happening for a reason" before you're ready. It means saying, "I may not understand this yet, but I trust that I will." That trust doesn't come from blind optimism. It comes from self-connection. When you stop fighting yourself during pain, something shifts. You conserve energy. You regain clarity. And slowly, your nervous system begins to relax. From that place, positive thoughts don't feel forced anymore. They feel earned. You start thinking things like, I've survived hard moments before. I don't need all the answers right now. I can take this one step at a time. Those are not affirmations. They're grounded truths. Let's talk about something important. Growth after hardship. People who develop a resilient, positive mindset are not the ones who never struggle. They're the ones who learn how to carry themselves through struggle without self-abandonment. Over time, this builds inner confidence. Not the loud kind, but the quiet kind that says, "Whatever happens, I know how to support myself." And that confidence changes how you experience life moving forward. Challenges don't disappear, but they feel less threatening. Setbacks don't define you, they inform you. Uncertainty doesn't paralyze you, it teaches you presence. So if you're still in the middle of something difficult, hear this. You don't need to be positive all the time. You don't need to fix your emotions. You don't need to rush healing. What you need is patience with your process. Ask yourself, what has this season already taught me about myself? Where am I learning to be kinder, slower, or more honest? If you feel comfortable, share one reflection in the comments. Your words might help someone else feel less alone. And remember, hard times don't mean you're going backward. Sometimes they mean you're being asked to grow in a deeper way. As we close this video, I want to remind you of something simple but true. A positive mindset is not about controlling life. It's about trusting yourself to meet life as it is. And if this video supported you in any way, please like this video and subscribe to Magna Thoughts. We share grounded, compassionate content on mindset, emotional resilience, and personal growth, especially for moments when life feels heavy. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're becoming. Thank you for being here and for giving yourself the space to grow.